I guess my foot slipped on the pedal. All right, we're going on early. How's it going, guys? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, back yet again for more chaos, crypto, and the news. Getting a little bit of, your evening education in and edutainment, I guess. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Alrighty. I guess this is the lighting. Work. Things aren't working today. Oh, man. I got an emergency for you guys. Emergency! Oh, no! Things may not be the same after today, guys. Yeah, I just got a approval from the buyer. I got to be out in a week. So we are going to steamroll all of this into boxes really shortly. Really quick. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to get an apartment lined up in two different states right now. Ohio and Illinois. But, yeah, not working out, guys. Let's get back in the chat. How's it going, guys? How you feeling tonight? Bitcoin going sideways at 94K. 94.1 right now. Oh, here we go. We almost like we just kind of like went back in time a day. It's like exactly where we were, I think, when we were talking last night. Anyway, how about that economic deal with Ukraine? Hey, guy, 100%. We're going to get into that tonight. I got that pulled up as well today. Yes, it's new, says Ramona. Yeah, U.S. and Ukraine signed it. It is finally legit, at least the Ukraine, yeah, and their materials, right? Yes. Then we got Crypto JPEG finally on time. Yes, you made it, Crypto JPEG. Yes. Hallelujah. Welcome to the chaos, everyone. Welcome. Yay, chaos time, of course. Good evening, Super Danny, A guy in the house. What's up, Otaku? Go time is going, man. You're here on time too. Yeah, I'm going to search that M, my guy. Yeah, Strawberry Dragons, more chaos, please. Oh, I got some for you. As always, I got some for you. It is true. Wow, cool. Hey all, how's it going, Danny? Hey all, and yeah, it's out in about a week, Dagger. Yes, we're gonna get into that. Danny, congrats. Kotaku Sensei, PM me if you need help with an apartment. Oh yeah, I'm about ready to get evicted. Well, do you have something for me? I might have to hit you up. I'm looking at getting a little bit out west. A little bit, not too far out west, just a little farther than New York. Heck yeah, congrats, Otaku. Hope you get into something quick. I need something quick. And get back on YouTube fast. That's right, guys. So I just wanted to let you know, just pre-warn you, I might be doing McDonald's parking lot videos or something. Yeah, I gotta find a safe place to do some videos. I might end up out there with scribbling on charts on the back of cardboard. We'll see. Well, I'll have to pull a freaking ninja on you guys. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here and get the show on the road. Well, we're gonna definitely take the show on the road here soon. I don't know where I'm gonna go, guys. I need to find a laptop quick too. I'm running out of time. All right. Yeah, Otaku, Simpaku. We're gonna be living life simply, more simply. All right, guys, getting into this. Where we were last night, of course. Just a quick recap, as I do every single day. The Crypto Chaos Magic wins again. I'm tired of winning. Yes, we're tired of winning.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
Damn it!
Please.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to win so much without me in my element. I mean, it's going to be me in the back of a car for a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Taku party time. Yes, Quint. How's it going, Quint? Yeah, so, yeah, guys, of course, every single day, bringing you the Crypto Chaos Magic. Of course, we're pretty much on target with what we called last night. I was feeling a little bit more baseline or bearish, and, of course, we fell right on our baseline target into our bearish rollover. And then I even scribbled this in for anyone paying attention to the morning lives who was here with me today. We figured that this was going to probably more than likely play out a little bit of a correction and then move up, not as high, of course, getting to the previous close. But, yeah, we did make the recovery at the end of the day. Of course, with the ETFs buying, that's right, guys, every single day, 3 p.m., boom, what happens? The ETFs settle every single day and they buy up all that remains. Oh, no. I just lost my laser eyes. Not again. No. No.
You're gonna win so much.
Damn it.
You may even
No.
get tired of winning. I'm gonna say, please, please.
Oh, I can't lose my laser eyes. I'm not
Can't take it anymore.
Damn it. Damn it. Gotta scramble to find more batteries. I need nuclear reactors, man. I need nuclear reactor built into my brain for the laser eyes. Jesus. Okay. Better. All right, guys. So yeah, base form exposed. Says Quint. I have till the end of next month to find a place. Says Go Time. You too, huh? Damn, it's not just me, huh? Otaku party time. Yes, we're ready to go. Let's go. All right, guys. Full catch up, of course, to speed right now. Yeah, we already know where we were, of course, from last night. Where we are now, we are good to go. Let's get into the metrics for the day. Today, guys. Yo, Otaku, what's up? Getting any tornado warnings? No, I don't think so. I'm South New York, southern New York, southwest New York. I don't think there's any or tornadoes in our area right now. All right, getting back into the metrics. Of course, bringing you the heat map for free. What do we look at this for? Seeing where our buy and sell zones are building up, and we're getting tighter and tighter in this channel, guys. As neither the bulls or the bears want to let up. We're at a stalemate right now. We're at a full-on stalemate right now, and yeah, neither party wants to give up any ground. Still building up a higher level of support now, above 90,000. Now we're putting in a stronger level of support, higher. I think it's like 93, 94. I mean, 94 is basically becoming our new level of support as we continue to go higher and higher. In the foreign markets, yeah, it's a clear upward trend right now. Again, I really want to see this play out for at least one more week, maybe the first week of May. Give us at least a week of support up here, 2 weeks of support, guys, for us to confirm that we're going to stay here for a while. That's kind of been my move for a little bit. At least you guys have heard me talk about that all week. That's kind of my game plan. Not that it matters. If you guys are hodling, man, you don't need to worry about this. Of course, looking for a potential break up to another leg up to these ranges, either sometime maybe tonight or maybe at the end of the week. This could play out somewhere in this time frame for another leg up. I don't want that to happen, but the market's going to do what it wants to do. You can't tame the beast. Bitcoin is, of course.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Thank you, Sailor. Powered by chaos. Yes, that's right. 100%. 100%. I can't hear any of my sounds anymore. It's driving me crazy. All right, guys. But anyway, we're gonna have to get our entire studio rebuilt at some point in the next month. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm freaking out. I'm stressing out. All right. So anyway, what's going on right now with Bitcoin? That's pretty much our range right now, between 93, 94, and about. Geez, if we can blast on through there, if we knock on that just a few more times at 96K is that key level where everyone is selling off. Of course, we marked that last night. It's still pretty much the same. We got to smash on through here and yeah, break out of this level. And yeah, like I said, it could happen between now and Sunday night. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so that's what of course the Bitcoin metrics right now going on with the live heat map. Let's get a little further into it with the U.S. national debt getting closer to the $37 trillion target. Guys, it's so close I can taste it. It feels like we just hit 36 trillion. Oh yeah, we did. I think it was like back in January, or was it in December? I forget. It was just right. It wasn't that long ago. 36 trillion. It might have been September, November. I don't remember. Probably when the Fed cut rates again. Yeah, somewhere around that range. They cut rates back in September. We were just talking about this on the previous live. Ramona had asked about that. If we do get rate cuts, what's going to happen? Explosive overnight is what would happen. Last time we got the Fed to cut rates back in September, we had 3 Fed rate cuts. It took us from September to December. Price action went from 60K to 101. So yeah, look for something like that, a 40K breakout, taking us up closer to that $120,000 target that JP Morgan is calling for, of all people. Anyway, so that's of course the national debt right now. We've got Poly Market still betting on recession, 65%, not quite 70 still, but you know what? Still enough for their coin toss. All right, we got 5 coin tosses so far, and only I think only 1 out of 5 has been a tails. So let's see what we get today. All right, we got tails. All right, so 2 out of 5, no, we're not gonna have a recession. 3 out of 5, we're still gonna have a recession. It's pretty much on par with the odds right now, according to Polymarket Betting. And all of the big economists are calling for a 65, 70%, some as high as 75% chance of recession. Although the Fed will tell you we don't do recessions no more because we control the money and all the things, all the power and all the wealth. God. Yeah, we know. Fear and greed, of course, for the stock market. Still looking in fear. Let's refresh this. I don't think it changed. It's sitting there at 35. Market's closed. Boom. And then, of course, crypto fear and greed right now. Sitting in greed at 56. Let's refresh this because we do not sleep. Right now, coming in at 53. Yep, still in about neutral. Was it just greed? We just slipped into neutral today, guys. All right. I don't feel it, but the Dixie does. Apparently, the U.S. Treasuries are coming back up, guys. U.S. Dixie, the dollar index, of course, index against all other currencies in the world. Dixie's coming back up to 100. Damn it. We were just at 98. Come on. Kill it with fire. I do every single night, but it's not enough. I can't burn it all myself, guys. I tried. I've tried. Damn it. All right. Well, 99.6. Okay, whatever. I'll wait. Our, of course, crypto bubbles today, getting 1 to 100, our top 100 coins right now. Looking like they want to roll on back over. Looking better now than it did in the market open. Nothing like huge. It's mostly meme coins today. I feel like every time we have a big pullback, meme coins just come out of the woodwork. That's just seems to be the current trend. With Floki up 7% today. We've got freaking Picoin up 7% as they had an announcement of a possible Binance listing for Picoin. I think that's what I heard. Anyway, it might be a rumor. I don't know, guys. All the rumblings on, and I could care less. I don't ever want to shill that coin. I have such a personal vendetta against that damn thing. XMR sitting at 4.5%. That's Monero being in the news a lot here lately for good and for bad reasons. Of course, we talked about it all week. Fartcoin up 12% again on the day. Hype up to about 9%. And then, yeah, it's pretty much just, like trendy or news-worthy coins or, of course, just meme coins pumping right now. And I've been talking about Fetch AI being down quite a lot. Looks like they're coming back up now on the month. Holy crap, 62% on the month now for Fetch AI. Still down 63% on the year, though. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of a lackluster day. Sideways action happening for all of our favorite coins and projects. Let's take a look at the charts real quick to see, of course, some of our favorites we like to point out every single day. We've got, of course, Bitcoin. We've got Jasmine. Jasmine, of course, reclaiming 16.6. It's good to see it back in that range again. Of course, we need another leg up to get us to that 2-cent Jasmine, which is not happening anytime quite soon. Yeah, that will, of course, take us to the 8-cent target, the top of this channel, that we've been targeting for quite a while. In the grand scheme of things, you got to really zoom out and see that on the daily, on the weekly chart, and there it is. That's what we're waiting for, guys. We're waiting for that breakout. But we need altcoin season to really push on through, and dominance has to come down for Bitcoin. We're going to get into that too, man. Bitcoin dominance is still undefeated. Onyx coin also looking at a similar breakout as well. We just need that. We need that confirmation. We need that confirmation. Bull season's on. Altcoin season's ready to go. Risk on assets are okay to invest in. Right now, I don't know if you guys have been watching. I keep track of it usually throughout the day. CNBC, Bloomberg, Forbes, yada yada yada. I let it all just kind of roll in. I have some side hustle jobs I've been just kind of working through right now, but while I'm working, I'm also paying attention, and a lot of people are talking about how Nvidia right now, or the chip sector, is uninvestable. It's not. You just can't because of all the tariffs against China. Although today we got some positive news in the chip sector with at least Nvidia having a $500 billion grant from the U.S. government. We're gonna get into that later. Yeah, they're trying to push the American industrialization of chips sector in America. Yeah, that's going to be in our real news segment over on Twitter towards the end of this show. But yeah, I think, of course, all risk-on assets are going to suffer until we get more and more positive news. And it seems like they're holding stuff back, like I said, the man behind the curtain, in all sectors right now, including not just our space and crypto, but also the White House, with a lot of positive news coming out from President Trump's cabinet. We just need the China, the big one, the China one. And I've got a little sprinkle to that at the very end of our show as well in the real news segment, because they are talking, according to someone, they're talking. All right, I'm gonna get into that later. Okay, so yeah, ZBCN, Miria, pretty much every chart's looking around the same. Of course, all of our favorite projects right now coming out from the bottoms. And yeah, just poking his head out. Is it safe? Is it safe yet? Can we come out and play? That's what we're waiting for. But in the meantime, guys, just hodl your favorite bags. You're going to do fine. You're going to do fine. Just only invest what you're willing to lose. What you're willing to lose. All right, guys. Let's get back to the chat before I jump back into our metrics and blow through that as well. Heck yeah, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Something back into something quick so you can get back on YouTube. Try to find out where we were last. That's the tornado thing. And then with 2 Rottweilers, what? Go time. You'll have till the end of the place. Wow, you're going to have to find a place to live with 2 Rottweilers? Damn, good luck, my guy. Man, I tell people when I'm trying to rent too, I'm like, I'm going to play guitar. At least 2 hours of the day, I'm going to be playing some guitar. And, and that kind of turns some heads too. They're like, I don't know, it sounds like it's going to be loud. I'm like, it's not much louder than a loud television. Like, it's a small amp. Anyway, yeah, they are the best. The Rottweilers, yeah. I love dogs, man. I love dogs. Master, my dog just recently passed away last year. I actually had a Pembroke Welsh Corgi. It's my favorite buddy, man. He was the main reason why I put my house up for sale. I'm like, it's just me in this giant house. I am one person with 1 butt and 4 toilets. It makes no sense. Yeah, so I put my house up for sale. Yep, and this is where I'm at. Anyway, yeah, so my Nvidia bagged, bought some Bitcoin instead, says the Dagger. Damn, that's bullish. Popcat is up, so is Zebek a little bit. Yep, Zebek a little bit. Good evening, everyone. Milk Money in the house. How's it going, Milk Money? Hidegger also saying, Master, yeah, MicroStrategy's MSTR has been pumping. Yeah, it has been pumping and doing the damage as it never stops. It never stops. Hidegger says, "Oh, I'm sorry about your dog. I've been there. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. 2 blue healer mix half sisters. Whoa, hey guy. All right, okay, guys. I think we're caught up here, and that's the worst otaku. I'm sorry. It happens. We only live so long on this planet, and so do our furry friends as well. All right, that's why you gotta stack those sats, make it worth your while, and do with your time what you can. Anyway, getting back into our metrics, right? Sitting at 94.2 on Bitcoin right now. We already went over the bubbles. We might take a look at that a little bit later too. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Look at this, guys. Still crushing it. 64.5. Not even wavering. This is the last. What is this? This is the last day. This is the last week. This is the last month. It's just been nothing but up and to the right on Bitcoin. 6 months, year to date. Again, we have not faltered. It's just everyone's chasing one asset. Everyone's, of course, going on the next space race, the next gold rush, and that is Bitcoin. And I've been preaching it from the rooftops every freaking night. It's insane. It's insane, guys. All right, but anyway, that's of course your Bitcoin dominance. It's not stopping. It's just not stopping. And we got more states coming out now. North Carolina is the next one. New Hampshire as well are the next 2 in the lineup. Let's take a look at that before I forget. If you guys want to check this out in your own time as well, you can check this out over at bitcoinlaws.io, where you can look at the policies right now with every single state, with a total of 124 bills. 46 of which are SBRs, Strategic Bitcoin Reserves, and 39 right now that are currently live in 20 states for passing the Bitcoin Strategic Reserves. So if you go down here and click, you can see down here which ones are currently active. Boom, right there. We got Florida, Alabama, Georgia. There's so many great states out here already. Look at this. Possibly my next state I'm going to live in, Illinois. And Ohio. Hell yeah. I got those two in the lineup where I might be moving to. Both are right now in the lead for Bitcoin strategic reserves. I did not notice that Illinois passed one. That was new. All right, guys. So yeah, if you go to policy data right here, you can look at the reserve race. It'll show you which ones are live in the lineup, which are the closest ones to roll out. Of course, the ones I'm mentioning, of course, are North Carolina and New Hampshire. Arizona already passed theirs. It's already done. We're just waiting for Katie to sign the damn bill. I think she's been out of office lately. I don't know, but it's been like 4 days since this was passed. I think this was actually passed last Friday. So it's been 3 business days. She just might not be in town, or she might want to veto the bill from what we've heard. We're going to go into that a little later. I think I have something pulled up for that. But yeah, as of an hour before the live stream, I was looking into it. Still found nothing new. So it's still waiting for it to get signed. Yeah, and then we got, of course, Texas, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Illinois. There's Illinois there. Kentucky, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Mexico, Ohio. That's freaking crazy. New Mexicans, man. They're crazy. We're gonna get into some of that too. They already started. Technically, they already started theirs. We're gonna get it. This is so silly. Ohio. Yeah, there it is. Rhode Island. That's the only state I've never been to. I've been to every U.S. state except for freaking Rhode Island. It's one of my goals. South Carolina, Texas, North Carolina, West Virginia. All right, so of course those are the ones right now that have them all on the lineup. All right, so of course I wanted to give you guys the lowdown where we are with that race right now. Okay, getting back into our metrics, getting into top 10 assets in our space right now. We've got, of course, the top 10 hasn't really changed as much. Tron's coming back into the top 10. There it is. Sui is coming to reclaim that and take that from Tron. It's not going to take much in terms of price action. They just have to get a little bit more, pretty much double. You have to go probably to $8 to surpass Tron in market cap. Chainlink right below that, Avalanche, Stellar, nothing really changed. Yeah, Leo's still falling behind there at 15, and the list goes on and on and on from there. Yeah, so of course, audible mention going out to Jasmine, holding in number 77 in market cap. Bullish for Jasmine, guys. As long as we can keep this ahead of the race. Highest market cap Jasmine ever hit was 52 back in, I think, the summer of last year. And then is Onyx Coin holding in? No, I think Onyx Coin has just lost the top 100. I think it just pushed it into 101, 110, 104. 104 currently. All right, guys. Of course, those are the two I like to at least shout out to you and currently in market cap lineup. How the hell is Decentraland? Decentraland is back in the top 100. What the hell? Anyway. Okay, guys. Okay, we got, actually it was like 102 or whatever. Okay, this is my favorite metric to show you guys every single day. This is the big one, guys. I talk about dominance. I talk, of course, for Bitcoin, I talk about just the price appreciation of Bitcoin, but also my favorite, how many Bitcoin are left across all exchanges right now. This is it, guys. We keep getting lower and lower on exchanges with all of the Bitcoin being settled by the ETFs every single day, all the inflows going and jumping onto it. We just still can't keep enough on exchanges. We still keep digging down into the bucket, and there's hardly anything left. Oh my God, there's hardly anything left. What's in there? What's in there? What's the hell's in the bucket? There's some Ethereum. No, nothing like that. What's this? Freaking Solana? No. Where's the Bitcoin? Where's the Bitcoin? There's none. There's none left, guys. It's all gone. Yeah, so there's only 2.2 million, 2 point whatever. There's hardly any left, guys. There's hardly any left for the entire world to accumulate the world's greatest asset we've ever created. The only finite thing on Earth that we can guarantee, right? That's not just printed by world governments and devalued to nothing whenever they want. So yeah, that's what we're looking at every day. I can't get my mouse to scroll down lower. There we go. Every single day, guys. Every single day, going lower and lower into the bucket. Yeah, this is unprecedented. We haven't seen Bitcoin on exchanges this low since 2018. That's crazy. All right, moving on. Still my favorite. I just can't stop talking about it. It's ridiculous. It's such a simple thing. It's almost as simple as buy low and sell high, right? Ooh, there's less and less Bitcoin around. Okay, just it's one of those things that goes in one ear and out the other, and no one really takes too much mind as to what really it means. Okay, BitcoinTreasuries.net. All right, of course, the big thing I want to talk about here is if it's up to date. Of course, MicroStrategy is still sitting over 553,000 Bitcoin, but the big news out today, if they have this updated, which they don't, it's close enough. It's close enough. I'm gonna give it to them. They're definitely getting a little more active on BitcoinTreasuries.net. I'm definitely giving the green thumbs up for that one. But yeah, iShares IBIT today just surpassed 600,000 Bitcoin under assets under management. It's huge. We're going to get into that a little bit here in a second with the news. But yeah, that's the big thing, the big elephant in the room right now. But still not anything in comparison to MicroStrategy, a single company holding almost the exact same amounts. But between those two, there's 1 million Bitcoin right there that no one will ever be able to get again. Well, I mean, you can say you own Bitcoin there, but of course you don't. You are, of course, going to get cash out once you throw your money at IBIT. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. BlockchainCenter.net, Bitcoin Rainbow Chart. Here we go, guys, again into the Rainbow Chart. What is the Rainbow Chart? Well, it's of course, a key indicator to let you know where we are currently in the cycle, according to Bitcoin's halvings. Right now, we're after the halving, the post-halving year, where we get explosive what? Explosive price action for Bitcoin. We get, of course, the banana zone, of course, starting to roll on up, and we have not yet seen that. Everyone, of course, is comparing this one to 2017. I know I like to regurgitate this all the time, but I don't know who's new. I have to repeat myself because I don't know who's new. But yeah, guys, we're still early in the cycle. Right now, we're still in a buy zone between $74,000 and $102,000 Bitcoin. It's getting ridiculous. We are so close to just, like, by default, just hanging out in the fire sale just because price action has not increased. The miners need to get paid. And, of course, the difficulty for Bitcoin mining increases every single day. So, at some point, it's not a matter of when or how or whatever. It's only a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. So, accumulation zone begins at 102,000 and 140K. Still cheap territory, 140K to $194,000 Bitcoin. Guys, this is ridiculous. We're nowhere near done with the cycle. HODL territory between $194,000 to $267,000 Bitcoin. Now, into bubble/FOMO zones are somewhere between the ranges of 260 and 489K. Yeah. Everyone, of course, looks at the same stuff too, guys. This is why, psychology in the market kind of makes sense because everyone's looking at the same exact models. Moving on. All right, top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin's still holding number 7 above silver. Nothing has changed. Yeah, so I think that's self-explanatory there. Of course, we're coming for the rest of them at the end of the year. All right, guys, before I get into the news, what is up? How you guys feeling? I'm anxious. I'm super anxious. If it's not because of the cycle, it's because of the moving I'm going to have to do, all the packing I'm about to do, and of course, restructuring the show to give you guys some fun entertainment in the midst of it too. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It kind of sucks, especially if I don't get an apartment within the next few days. It's ridiculous. All right, guys, what's going on in the chat? What's going up in the chat? Let me scroll up and find out where we left off. MicroStrategy been pumping. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Still at the fiat mine. That's right. Everyone's still working for the money. Slave to dollars in debt. I feel you 100%, Milk Money. 100%, my guy. Popcat is up, so Zbeck is up a little bit. That makes sense, of course. The Meme Factory is pumping the Solana Zone bags. Yeah, I know. I definitely made a ton of money off the meme coin factory. Solana. I love Solana. Yeah, I sold my Nvidia, bought Bitcoin instead. Yes. Oh man, sorry about your dog. Okay, I think I already read most of this stuff earlier. I'm jumping around all over the chat, guys. This is what I do. Hey, Otaku and Crypto Fam. Gamma Goddess in the house. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Yes. How's it going? Gamma, welcome. Welcome, Gamma, to the chaos. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday. Heidegger. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're almost done with the week. It's crazy. We just blew. I feel it's like Monday to me. What the hell? All right. So what's going on in the news today? Regulatory delay hits Franklin Templeton's XRP ETF listing bid. Most of the standardized XRP ETFs are all delayed. The only one rolling out right now that I know of is the leveraged ones. Tangent announces self-custodial Visa card using cold wallet chip. That doesn't really surprise me. Interchain Foundation invests in Stride's next chapter. Stride swap the Cosmos Hub IBC DEX. It's pretty cool though to just have your self-custody wallet and just be able to spend it right there on the go. That's pretty cool. We could probably look into that. Oh, if I click on the right one. I just closed it. What the hell? What the hell? What am I doing? I don't know where it went. It just got sucked in. Okay, it just got lost in the ether. De-dollarization accelerates Russian official details BRICS currency shift. Yes, bring on the doom. I like that one. All right, and then I guess we can read the Tangem one too. That's pretty cool. If you guys have Tangem, I've got a few cards. All right. I've got a lot of wallets. Too many wallets. All right. De-dollarization accelerates Russian officials. Details BRICS currency shift. Ooh. I think I already read this one this morning, actually. Yeah, about Lavrov. Yeah, we talked about this one this morning, actually. This is old, at least from this morning. We've been working on BRICS to ensure that there are no disruptions when carrying out payments that have been quite effective in our efforts. So yeah, just a quick synopsis of this one here. Of course, BRICS has been moving quick for creating, of course, some sort of inter-trade mechanisms to ensure that they can go without the dollar. We've been talking about this for years, but yeah, it's happening in full force. Tangem announces self-custodial Visa card using cold wallet chip. Swiss-based fintech company Tangem. Man, a lot of stuff happening over there in Switzerland and Sweden. Mostly Switzerland, though. Tangem aims to launch Tangem Pay in 2025, a Visa card embedded with a cold wallet chip that enables self-custodial crypto spending without intermediaries. I could definitely see people using that at the grocery store, at the Spar, right? One of the large grocery store chains in Switzerland. Tangem Pay targets crypto users seeking direct spending control. Tangem, a Zug-based hardware wallet. I'm sure you guys will know who Tangem is by now. Do I actually have a... I have a sealed set somewhere still too. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah, Tangem. Got so many. I got too many damn wallets, guys. Anyway, yeah. So Tangem having, of course, being the wallet manufacturer for cold storage. The fintech business reports that it will be compatible with over 130 million merchants, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Unlike custodial crypto cards, Tangem Pay does not require third-party access to pre-funded accounts. Transactions are processed through Visa's infrastructures, with the funds remaining in the user's control until authorization. Tangem says the mobile app will handle the activation, backups, and balance tracking. The upcoming launch comes at a time of a rising demand for self-custody solutions after high-profile collapses of the centralized platforms like FTX. Yes. I have every time we mention FTX. Of course, I got to dig out my FTX fortune cookies from 2021. That's right, these are real. I couldn't believe it myself back in 2021. But yeah, some of these are ridiculous. I'll read your one right now. If not from trees, where does the money come from? That's what FTX wanted you to question, at least back in 2021. Tangem further cited stablecoins transaction volume surpassing $27.6 trillion in 2024 as a catalyst. Global Vice President of Product Michael Bataev stated the card eliminates reliance on intermediaries, calling it a bank in your pocket solution. I like that one. Yeah, we all carry banks in our pockets. Some of them around our necks. Yeah, you never know where it is. Some of them it's in our sock. I mean, ledgers and other cold storage solutions are tiny, man. Very tiny for carrying tons and tons and tons of funds, access to funds around with you. Tangem Pay is fundamentally different. With our technology, users retain complete control of their assets at all times. We're not just building another card. We're building a solution that truly puts ownership back in the hands of the card holder. Tangent Pay will enter the cross-border payments market, projected to exceed $300 billion by 2030. A waitlist is now open to public availability in late 2025. The company holds a U.S. patent for the chip technology, which Visa has certified. Damn. No launch pricing on or regional availability details were disclosed. They got to make their fees somehow, right? They are going out of business if they do not adapt. And Visa knows this. MasterCard knows this. So the SWIFT system is it's done so. it's so done. Like, we've been using that since the 60s, right? My God, what the hell are we doing? Bitcoin rebounds bearish U.S. GDP data. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, we got some FUD and Hopium articles here headlining on cryptonews.net. Anything worth reading? Of course, we already mentioned this one here. North Carolina approves the bill to create strategic Bitcoin reserve fund. We got Buterin steps back from gas wars. Here's what's next for the Ethereum devs. More waiting. That's what's next. They're more waiting. So at least for investors. I don't know about devs. Bhutan's 1.1 billion reserves earned CZ's approval at token 2049. We've got crypto market today. Yeah, most of these articles are, yeah, like I said, all just Hopium and FUD. Mostly Hopium right now, honestly. It's not looking too much, FUD-ish there. Is Bitcoin going to hold? I don't know. IDK, those have been kind of FUD-ish here lately. All right, so it looks like there's nothing really newsworthy over at cryptonews.net. We've got this one, of course, to go through today. A little bit of Hopium, on a Wednesday. I guess it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of Hopium in the middle of the week. U.S. and Ukraine sign minerals deal after Trump passes Kyiv to pay back U.S. for helping repel Russia. For all the years we've helped out, I think it's about time they help us. Right now, what's about a better time right now than, of course, the trade war? The U.S. and Ukraine on Wednesday signed off on a deal that will give Washington access to Ukraine's vast critical minerals and natural resources, financing the government weeks in making of compensate the U.S. for its help in repelling Russia's invasion. This actually came out not too long ago. This one was this one just was updated about an hour ago. But this, I think, went live after the market closed. So this has not been priced into the market yet. Tomorrow could be an explosive rally on just this news alone. Well, we'll have to see what China, talks with China come out over the, over the foreign market open. But anyway, the two sides offered a bare bone details about the structure of the deal, which they called the United States-Ukraine Reinvestment Fund, but is expected to give the U.S. access to Ukraine's valuable earth minerals, with providing Kyiv a measure of assurance and about continued American support with its grinding war effort against Russia. This agreement signals clearly to Russia that Trump administration is committed to the peace process centered on a free, sovereign, and prosperous Ukraine over the long term. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said in a statement, President Trump envisioned the partnership between the American people and the Ukrainian people and to show both sides commitment to lasting peace and prosperity in Ukraine. The announcement comes at a critical moment of the last 3-year war as Trump has grown increasingly frustrated with both sides. The signing comes with 2 months after a different but similar agreement was nearly signed before being derailed into a tense Oval Office meeting involving President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Yeah, we saw that one, and we saw the memes on X too of him like just jumping at him and strangling each other with J.D. Vance, and that got pretty heated. The real thing even got pretty heated. So yeah, it's nice to see this happening. All right. Oh yeah. So for Ukraine, the agreement is seen as a key to ensuring its access to future U.S. military aid. And of course, for us to get a little bit of an edge on some of the materials we will need to industrialize the robotic and AI revolution here in the United States. That's right. I'm not gonna get into it yet, but of course, we're gonna get into the dystopian future segment. I gotta hold myself back. It's still early. Okay. Let's check back in the chat real quick and see what else you guys are talking about. Are you guys fudding this market? Are you fudding this market? Or you guys think it's crazy? Oh my God! What, are you stupid? What? Of course, it's gonna crash. It's gonna go to zero. What are we doing? What the? Damn it! And then the bears take over and we're dead. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. All right. Okay. So going back to the chat here. What is up, the unknown? Yo, what is up, unknown? How's it going? Right. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday, yes. Strawberry Dragon says, I got a 4% raise. How did you get a raise when AI is already doing half your job? Tell me, Strawberry, how does that work? Oh, it's probably like the UPS drivers. We're gonna pay you a ton of money. Just stay with us until we get the self-driving robot trucks to go around and replace you. And now they just laid off like 50,000 workers. So there's that too, right? There's that too. Remember, April was supposed to be booming. Not really. I guess it's May for this cycle. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm still calling for maybe the end of May to the beginning of June. I think now that this is gonna kind of roll on over into May. As long as we get China positive news, maybe early May. I don't know. I feel like we might get a sell in May go away right away to kind of have like a false flag in the market, kind of throw everyone off, get kind of like a bear trap going. And then, boom, we just explode like somewhere in the middle of the month. That way, people are already on vacation. They can't do nothing. They just get wrecked. Something like that might happen, in my opinion. I'm anxious for some action, says Milk Money. Yes, let's go. Yeah, and Strawberry says exactly. Of course, about your job. Taking half your job, you get 4% pay increase. What the hell? Although, according to Michael Saylor, you need at least a 20% increase every single year to defeat inflation. Just saying. I'm just saying. Because, of course, we're fighting inflation, a rise of 12 to 15% of all the money printing they're doing every single year. Milk Money says 20 for, yeah. Strawberry says, what the hell? Congrats on the raise. Yes, congrats on the raise. More dry powder for for making the big investments, right? Strawberry Dragons, of course, for sure. And then, and then I can fire my employer. Don't get too much of a big head. But yeah, I remember being there too, just walking into work every day and being like, yeah, I can walk out anytime I want. Yeah, okay. I'm going to hang a guitar in my office. Yeah, I did that. I actually did do that. I was pretty troll towards the end. Anyway, that's why I'm no longer there. They laid me off. Anyway, so getting back into the thick of things, guys. You're fired. No, you're fired. Oh, jeez. That's what you gotta put that back on them. No, you're fired because you're not making, you're letting your wealth go to zero. All right, let's get back into the news, see if anything else is popping up, and we're gonna get into the real news over on Twitter. I'm excited for the real news on Twitter, as I always am. Inside movements, token dump, scandal, secret contract, shadowy advisor. What the hell kind of headline is that? That's literally, that can mean anything. Consensus 2025. Prices rise Friday. Yeah, whatever. They have consensus in May in Canada this year, I think. I was looking at going, but it's not lining up with my travel up there. Crypto's next gold rush, CoinDesk, Hopium, FUD, mostly Hopium articles today. BitSeek's decentralized AI infrastructure revolutionizing Web3 industry. What else we got? Crypto rebounds from early declines. Yeah, there's pretty much just opinion pieces here. A lot of FUD, a lot of Hopium. Court system. Oh yeah, I talked about this one yesterday. I was excited about this one. AI-powered court system is coming to crypto with GenLayer. That might be what is going to be powering the UAE, because we talked about the UAE having their legal system or their court-based system. Powered by AI. GenLayer project. So this might be another thing, or maybe that's the one they're going to use powering it. But this is interesting. AI-powered court system is coming to crypto with GenLayer. Jaeger AI is building a protocol. Before I even get into this, guys, I have to do it. I can't hold myself back any further. I have to do it. I can't. Oh no! I just did this whole, yeah, damn it. I just tapped the damn mic as soon as I did it. Alright guys, welcome to the dystopian future. That's right. If you are, of course, part of the legal system, you are going to be replaced. Also, if you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a factory worker, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, I already said factory worker? I do the same list every day in my head. It's just like, what? You're all going to be replaced. Especially those in fast food, man. They're already replaced by screens, as I have already been. I don't work at McDonald's no more. This is all just, you know, it's legacy. It's all part of my past. I might be doing live streams at McDonald's soon, though. Jeez. But yeah, guys, it's coming. It's all coming. And of course, these articles that we talk about every single day are just a tiny glimpse of what is to come. AI-powered court system is coming to crypto with Gen Layer. I mean, come on. How many people do you know went to school for, to become a lawyer? Because that was the hot job in the 90s and the 2000s. I know a lot of people that went in and to be accountants as well. Oh my God, that's also another one on the list, right? Accountants, data, I mean, all of that stuff. Anything with data, you're already out of the job. It's crazy. All right, so anyway, this Jaeger AI is building protocol for AI models as judges with the goal of providing reliable, neutral, third-party arbitration in record time. That's right. We don't need these ridiculous, long, strung-out court cases anymore. Yeah, I think it's gonna definitely speed everything up. As we just talked about the UAE doing this in their court system as well to again push things forward faster. Why do we need to wait like 180 days like we do in the States for most of our United States legislation? We don't need to be doing this back and forth anymore. Yes, you do need opinions on both sides, right? You need to have debates. You need to have real talk, but you don't have to have humans breaking down all the tiny details of whether this is a good idea or a bad idea. You can have a quick synopsis. All right. Oh, there's also a problem here with this and the region and the coding and whatever. I mean, it's gonna be streamlined. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be crazy nuts. GenLayer is a crypto project that helps to settle on-chain disputes. The protocol's validators vote on each proposal with the help of AI. The demand for such arbitration project may still spike in the coming years with the development of AI agents, which we do see a lot in our space in terms of hype. Right now, it's all hype. I still think infrastructure is still not quite there for the AI agents play, and especially not the ones we are developing and talking about right now, which mostly are right around trading and memes. But anyway, what if there were a crypto protocol that was specialized in arbitration on-chain disputes? Imagine if there was whether the prediction markets like poly markets settled in a controversial manner. Users had a formal way to appeal through the sort of natural on-chain court system, or if it decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, could rely on an efficient knowledgeable third party to help them make decisions, or if insurance contracts could automatically execute payouts when specific real-world events occurred. 100%. We could have courts settle fees and everything else. Like, everything could just be all handled. Don't even need to think twice about it. You know, I mean, it's an amazing world we're trying to develop in our minds, right? But putting it into fruition, it's going to take time. And I say this a lot about infrastructure because we just don't have it. Especially in America, we just haven't built anything yet. This is all just speculation. It's been speculation for a long time. Last cycle, just 5 years ago, in 2021, I remember Metaverse was a big play, right? Huge trends. NFTs were totally different use cases back then. All these different ideas are totally different now in 2025. And we still don't have the backed infrastructure to really build them out and flesh them out in a real world setting. And so I just want to keep that in mind, guys. This is still, probably next cycle, 2 cycles out to really implement some of this. Some of these other countries are going to pick this up faster than us. That's just how it feels. Unless America really gets their shit together. That's just what I see. All right. So yeah. That's essentially what Albert Castellina Lewis and his team are building with the Gen Layer, a crypto project that markets itself as decision-making system or trust infrastructure. We're using the blockchain as multiple AIs coordinate and reach agreement on subjective decisions as they were the judge. Castellina, co-founder of CEO of Gen Layer Labs, told CoinDesk in an interview, "We're basically building a global synthetic jurisdiction that will be embedded in court systems and doesn't sleep. And it's super cheap and it's super fast and it's going to replace people." They don't say that, but it's going to be super cheap and super fast. Yeah, the demand for such an arbitration project may spike in the coming years with the development of AI agents. Like I said, guys, in the coming years. Again, keep that in mind. We do not have the infrastructure for this yet. Sophisticated programs powered by artificial intelligence are capable of carrying out complex tasks in an autonomous manner. When it comes to crypto markets, AI agents can be used all kinds of ways for trading meme coins. This is exactly what they're used for now. Arbitraging Bitcoin. That's what they're kind of using it for now on Bitcoin exchanges. And monitoring the security of DeFi protocols. Or providing market insights through in-depth analysis to cite in only few use cases. AI agents will be able to use hire or other AI or also be able to use to hire other AI agents in order to complete the tasks on multiple complex assignments. Such agents will be able to proliferate at an unexpected rate. Castellina says is his team his most in his view. Most crypto market participants could be managing a handful of them by the end of 2025. These agents will work super fast and they don't sleep. They don't go to jail. You don't know where they are and are going to pass anti-money laundering rules. Are they going to have a bank account? Are they even going to use a Visa card? Castellana says, how can you enable fast transactions between them, and how can you trust what will happen in a world like this? Well, you definitely can't target or assassinate an AI agent. You can attempt to hack them, but good luck with the encryption, of course, on blockchain. Thanks to a unique architecture, GenLayer could provide a solution by allowing entities, human or AI, to get reliable, neutral opinion to weigh in on any decision in record time. Anywhere where you normally would have a third party made by a bunch of humans, we replace them with a global network that provides a consensus between different AIs and a network that can make decisions in a way that is correct and unbiased as possible, says Castellana. Castellana? I can't pronounce that. So basically reproducing everything with a synthetic core system. Oh my god, this is a novel, guys. I can't continue. I've already spent so much time in this article. But super interesting. Apparently, GenLayer doesn't seek to compete with the other blockchains like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana, or even DeFi protocols such as Uniswap or Compound. Rather, the idea of the existing crypto protocol to be able to connect to GenLayer and make use of this infrastructure. All right, guys. So this is the idea, right? This is the idea. Yeah, if you want to catch up on that and read the rest of it, it's over on CoinDesk.com right now. Super interesting. I love diving into, of course, these philosophical things that are going to change our entire world and everything that we do. All right, we got to move on. I spent way too much time on that. It's almost 9 o'clock. All right. What else we got in the real news over on Twitter here soon? Bo Hines declares us a Bitcoin superpower as Bitcoin Reserve takes shape. We got a few more days left, actually, for them to fulfill something. We're going to go into that in the real news segment soon. I think there's nothing else on Cointelegraph. We do have, of course, El Salvador, just still is, accumulating Bitcoin despite the IMF ban on doing so with their loans. So I think that, and they just came out the other day and said that they were still good on their loans and they weren't doing anything to put them on the put them to the fire. So I think what's happening is I think they're getting Bitcoin from another source, and it might just be. I thought about this really hard yesterday. I was like, where the hell are they able to do that outside of getting their loans and purchasing more Bitcoin? Because they have no currency, guys. They don't have a native currency in their country. They can't just print money like we can and just buy Bitcoin. The first country to do that wins. But yeah, so I thought, you know what? They've been having a lot of meetings with America lately. They've been also having a lot of meetings about their prison system in El Salvador. They've taken a lot of our criminals to El Salvador. I'm like, it's got to be that. It has to be that, guys. I can't be the only one thinking about this. Like, they probably are taking prisoners in exchange for Bitcoin from America. And it's just on the DL. I mean, they haven't really come out and disclosed what they're getting in return for doing this service for us in America. We've cleaned up America's SIR 13, criminal activity and all that stuff. with just sending them back to El Salvador. And yeah, so I think that was the general idea. I just wanted to bring this up because I wanted to get that out there because I can't be the only one who just thought of that. It's right there. He's been meeting with Trump like every at least once a month this year. All right, moving on. That's all I wanted to say about that. Ledger uses targeted in a fake security letter scam. I wanted to just touch base on this real quick. So Ledger users are targeted in a fake security letter scam. Guys, just be safe out there. Don't hook up your your cold storage wallets to any third parties you don't really trust. If you're do anything weird like that, do it on a hot wallet you don't care about, a throwaway wallet, something like that. Don't use any of your long-term store of wealth to connect to anything you do not trust. Right now they're getting these fake security letters. So scammers are targeting Ledger users with fake security letters, stealing recovery phases, and draining crypto wallets through phishing schemes. Don't ever give anyone also your recovery phrase or your, this guy. I shouldn't have to say this stuff, but I mean, there's people out there that just maybe are too naive. I don't know, but you gotta of course do your research and don't do anything stupid. Thank you, Oscar. Thank God. Ledger. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I will read this at least. This is from J.Q. Cornfield over on Twitter. Breaking new scam media, Meta launched. Now they're sending physical letters to Ledger addresses. Data break leak suggesting an upgrade due to security risk. Be very cautious and warn your friends and family that the crypto is this is not the people, of course, that are not savvy. Warn them. And yeah, we're getting these letters here. This is what they look like. I haven't got one. I don't know why Ledger would even have my address. That makes no sense. Who the hell is getting your address? It's so weird. The whole thing is just so bizarre. So yeah, what do I need? A validation of my wallet. So it's basically requesting to validate your wallet for your convenience. I don't know. It's such a weird scam. But guys, don't fall for stuff like that, please. We're too late in the cycle to be falling for something like that. Be safe out there. All right. Anything else breaking before we move into the real world, the real news over on X? Trader sees XRP breakout. Yeah. We've heard that all before. FTX files lawsuit against two companies. Really? You were the one filing lawsuits? That's so funny. All right. Okay. Yeah, pretty much nothing there. Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch, and UBS will open Bitcoin ETF services by end of year. I guess there's something right there. According to Bitwise's founder, Matt Hogan. That's big, actually. Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch. Huge names here in the States. Huge. Everyone has some sort of 401k, IRA wrapped up in one of those guys. All right, moving on, guys. I got it. I gotta go. I gotta get to it. If you guys like what you're seeing here tonight, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below, as this is my chance to shill my stream. And of course, if you like the same sort of content over on a different format, I am on Twitter as well. So catch us over there. We're gonna get into some of the real news over on Twitter. Before I do that, I'm gonna catch both of you guys in the chat. What is going on in the chat? All right. Yeah, that was back when I was muted in the full dystopian segment. Yeah. All right. R.I.P. Otaku Sound. Yes, for days. We felt you. You felt me. I appreciate that, Matt Adam. If anyone knows anything about sound, and yeah, it'd be you, my guy. A guy says, ha. Hidegger says, I think I might be successful soon. Getting a normie friend at work to buy Bitcoin. Yes. You did it! It's really hard to do. I've only been successful at it a few times in my entire life. Appreciate that. Shout out to you, Hidegger, for doing the Lord's work. Oh my God. The Orange Lord. That is Bitcoin. Jesus. All right. What else we got here? Strawberry Dragons, of course. Zebek to the moon. Zebek to the moon. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you, A-Guy. Thank you. Otaku totally deserves it. I appreciate it, my guy. A-Guy. Oh, man. I'm happy about that, Zebek. But I wanted to buy more for cheap. Yeah. It can't stay low forever. Strawberry Dragon says, I thought they are getting $60 million for taking people for their prison. 60 million in Bitcoin? 60 million doesn't sound like that much money for all the mouths they're gonna have to feed for potentially forever. Yeah, I don't know. probably taking something gnarly like Bitcoin Cash. No, not El Salvador. They're Bitcoin country. They're stacking sats every single day. 1 Bitcoin every single day for El Salvador. 11 on the big down days. That's how they've been stacking for the last 4 years. They were the first country to adopt the Bitcoin standard. Anyway, moving on. Of course, I had to preach. Bukele, of course, being the first Bitcoin president. Roswell, New Mexico is the first city to have an official Bitcoin strategic reserve. It started with an anonymous donation of $3,000 of Bitcoin. This is so troll. I don't know how real this is. I'm assuming it's legit. But it could be just a faceless rumor, guys. A friend of Guy Malone, now Roswell, who does not need or care about publicity, recently gifted $3,000 worth of Bitcoin via the Bitcoin blockchain. No banks involved, to establish a permanent historical record for Roswell, New Mexico. It is now the first city of the world to boast a funded Bitcoin strategic reserve for stockpile before the U.S. strategic reserve stockpile is signed into law. Anonymous donor at hashtag #GoodToBeMe wrote, "Wow, seriously, little of me was the first donor to be the first USA strategic Bitcoin reserve. Lots of cities have plans for one. Lots of states are making plans for one, but no one so far did it. So you and Roswell City are closing that door and moving it from planning to reality. I sure hope it snowballs major. Is this the most important headline to come out of Roswell since 1947? Of course, with Roswell, New Mexico being the UFO, the UFO capital of the world. Time will tell. I'm assuming this is legit. Posted on January 19th, 2025. So technically, they're not the first strategic Bitcoin reserve in Arizona. It's just so silly. I guess not legally. Yeah, not legally. All right, getting back into the rest of the thick of it. Just in, Arizona Senator Wendy Rogers says, I do not have any concerns about the volatility of Bitcoin simply because if you zoom out on all the charts, it is always increasing in value. 100% there. Arizona Senator Wendy. Of course, I love your other senator most of all, David Schweikert, giving us the alpha every single day he can over in Congress or in the Senate. Anyway, whatever. All right. So anyway, only 1 in 4 men are actually happy. Which one am I? Yeah, of course, I'm the one in the corner there. I had to show that one. It's so funny. Only 5 days, guys. This is the one I was talking about before. Only 5 days left for Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent to deliver an evaluation for establishing the managing of the strategic Bitcoin reserve as mandated in Trump's March 6th executive order. I keep screaming from the rooftops. 2-3 weeks ago, they were supposed to give us a transparent amount of Bitcoin and crypto assets held by the U.S. and they still haven't done it. This at least legally pushes them to at least disclose the amount of Bitcoin that they have in the Bitcoin strategic reserve. So bullish. I'm hoping. This is like that's the day I think I have to go out of my house. Damn it, guys! This is gonna suck. March 6th. Damn. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing March 6th. Probably moving. Anyway, teach a man to Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, yes, I've called him Bitcoin cheeses for years. I actually made a entire Bitcoin. I never really got it going. Last year, I think I might have ran it once. I don't think I even have it on the stream anymore. No, I don't. But I made an entire segment for possible Sunday live streams. It was going to be the Bitcoin, church. Church is open for Bitcoin on Sundays. I think I might have a screenshot of it somewhere. I don't think I ever really brought it up in a while. I wonder if I can bring that up real quick. But anyway, I was going to do that because I've always referred to Michael Saylor as the Bitcoin Jesus. He's always been the guy to, of course, spread the great word, the good word, the orange coin. See if I can find that real quick. It'd be so funny if I could dig that up. It's lost in the hard drive from the early days of setting up the stream. Church. Moon Church. That's what I called it. I called it Moon Church. I did this one back in 2023. Wow. Not even joking, guys. Jesus. 2023. Moon Church. That was the assets I built for that. Where the background would have been this. Wow, this is dated. This is rough. Wow. This shows you how early this was. With Bitcoin Jesus and Bitcoin Mary being Kathy Wood. And the early days of Bitcoin Chan, which I didn't like at all. I did not like at all. That Bitcoin Chan. And Larry Fink, of course. Ridiculous stuff, guys. I still can't believe I did this. And we got, of course, the white paper in the background. I might have to bring this back one day once I get the all the ETFs setting up shop on the back of the church. And of course, it's on the moon. It was so troll. Yeah, I'll definitely have to bring that one back someday. I just can't. I don't have the time with all the move and everything. I have so many things I want to do for the stream, guys. It's ridiculous. I can't keep up with it. And I'm gonna get the superpowers and the products and everything. I wanna shit. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun, guys. So much fun. Anyway, yeah, this reminded me of that adventure back in 2023 that I started, of course, building the stream in 2023. But anyway, yeah, Bitcoin Jesus. Of course, I had to shout out Sailor for that one. Sell a kidney if you must, but keep the Bitcoin. Yes, yes. CEO speaks at the White House for NVIDIA, of course, Jen Singh, on $500 billion US AI investment. Yeah, they're definitely throwing money at NVIDIA for this one, and they're going to build it up. You know what? I don't think you guys are getting audio again. Let me check. Let me double check. I think it's doing the same thing it did the last live stream. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, Brave browser. Yeah, it's not. Alright, I'll have to switch auto again. Damn, that sucks. Every time. Alright, I think
The
there we go.
computers that we use today. Central processing units, operating systems, the separation of hardware and software, I/O subsystems, multitasking. All of the words that we use to describe computers today were really invented in 1964, the year after my birth. Well, after all this time, we've reinvented computers again. This is what a processor looks like. It's on the right there. People say it's a GPU. That's one GPU unit, and it's 70 pounds, 60,000 parts, 10,000 watts. In order to manufacture it, requires probably a couple of hundred companies in the supply chain. It is so heavy that it requires robotics to do. It's so precise. And just to test a supercomputer requires a supercomputer. And we're going to build NVIDIA's technology, the next generation of that, all here in the United States. Without the president's leadership, his policies, his support, and very importantly, his strong encouragement. And I mean his strong encouragement. Frankly, manufacturing in the United States wouldn't have accelerated to this pace. Manufacturing isn't about low-cost labor anymore. Manufacturing is about technology.
All right, guys. So I'm going to cut him off there. But yeah, they're getting a ton of money. To do this for America. And like I said before in the news articles I was reading, we don't have the infrastructure. It's still too early. We're just a baby now compared to some of these other nations that don't need to spend all the time, pussyfooting around in the Congress just to get this passed so it can go to Senate, and then that bill getting repealed because it didn't have this thing included on the bill for some other, tech company or, it's ridiculous. Like, there's too much handshaking. We just need shit to roll, and we're just not getting there fast enough. Anyway, Arizona State approves the first U.S. Bitcoin reserve, set to invest 10% of a $31.5 billion state assets. It's coming. When a crypto goes too well for 3 days, it's a little sus, right? We all get that feeling, especially from the bear market, when you're just like, it's gonna dump. Any day, any second now, it's gonna dump. Yeah, of course, like the bear market. We just got PTSD. This is what I was talking about before, guys. This is Bricks News. I've actually really, I really kind of believe this one because they don't put out BS. Everything I've seen from Bricks News, has been pretty much accurate. So just in, the United States has reached out to China to discuss a trade deal. Chinese media reports. So of course we can dive a little bit into this, but I thought this was right before the stream started. I saw this, I was like, yes, tomorrow will be maybe a very good day. Well, of course, with the market not pricing in the whole Ukraine thing, and now this, maybe on the back burner for talks overnight, there could be something coming out positive for tomorrow's market open. I'm bullish for tomorrow open, guys. I'm bullish. Michigan State's pension fund just revealed none of their $8,200,000 worth of Bitcoin was sold in quarter one of 2025. Pension funds are buying and accumulating. Can't stop, won't stop. Yep, can't stop, won't stop. Tsunami's coming. And then, of course, I showed you the Bitcoin dominance is still up there, guys. Yeah, we're still up there. Bitcoin's still accumulating, guys. Everyone's just chasing the one asset. Max Kaiser tells you the world is beginning to understand that Bitcoin is really going to be the world's reserve currency. Of course, he's probably the biggest Maxi in the room.
Create a Bitcoin strategic reserve and want to buy a million Bitcoin. That would be very interesting. I think it's highly problematic for them because of the incredible debt load that the United States carries, roughly $100 trillion in debt and unfunded liability. So that's a huge obstacle for them. But you see where these countries are going. They all have a position on Bitcoin. Germany sold their Bitcoin and they're suffering as a result of it. The United Kingdom is not Bitcoin friendly. They're suffering as a result of it. El Salvador is Bitcoin friendly and we are booming. So really the 21st century is defined by those who are getting in line with the Bitcoin protocol and what it means and what it can do for your country, and those countries that are falling by the wayside.
Have fun staying poor. Have fun staying poor, Germany. Have fun staying poor. All right. Just in, Semler Scientific buys another 165 Bitcoin worth $15 million. They now hold 3,467 Bitcoin on their balance sheet. They're not stopped, guys. These companies just keep accumulating. And I know I keep saying the same thing every day, but I can't keep saying it. And for everyone not to realize what's happening, it's Hungry Happy Hippos, man. They're playing Hungry Hippos with the Bitcoin. How can you be bearish? How can you be bearish when they're buying up all the Bitcoin? I'm starting to lose my voice again. Oh, man. Crazy stuff. Cryptoverse, guys. I am George. You're all George. You know, that guy. Breaking, North Carolina House passes legislation to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Of course, up there with New Hampshire as well. Yes, Dan, BlackRock IBIT ETF has now surpassed 600,000. 600,000. Too many zeros on everything, guys. 600,000 Bitcoin. We talked about that earlier when I learned into Bitcoin treasuries. That's just a little bit off, about 2,000 Bitcoin off. So not too bad there. Bitcoin therapist showing you that the bull market for the century is coming. It is coming, guys. Banana zone hasn't even begun. When banana? Soon. Very soon. It's actually reminded me of one of my favorite quotes from Spaceballs. You guys remember Spaceballs? We were just talking about Spaceballs actually last night. When will then be now? Soon. Soon. It's coming, guys. And then I got super excited. This actually came out today during that same segment I showed you earlier with Scott Besson and all the other cabinet members giving the 100-day interview with Trump. I think we showed that today. That happened this afternoon. RFK also out there saying that, yeah, he was working to ban all soda and candy from U.S. food stamps. We're, again, starting to focus on possibly making America healthy. What? Maybe? That would be amazing. I really hope so. Again, my favorite color is red. But, you know, red 40 and everything has kind of put me off from eating a lot of my favorite foods that are red. Token 2049, Arthur Hayes just came out and says that his latest prediction for Bitcoin hitting $1 million will be by 2028, according to Arthur Hayes. He has flip-flopped a lot, guys. But you know what? I feel like that lines up still. I can go back and check our chart as well, because I have been tracking his predictions for the last few years. The last time I threw his prediction up, I think it was like 2023. If I zoom out on the chart, if I can zoom out on the damn thing, go back to the weekly and zoom on up on my large macro. I built this damn thing in the last bull run. JP Morgan predicting $120,000 Bitcoin in 2024. Citibank predicting a $318,000 Bitcoin. They came out and said that at the beginning of the year. Then, of course, we got Arthur Hayes predicting a $1 million Bitcoin by 2026. So, yeah, a little off there. But like I said, I call him out every time I hear him flip-flopping. He's still flip-flopping because I've got old predictions to kind of backtest his current ones. So, yeah, we're coming back a little bit. All right, the Kathy Wood's still coming out bullish, though. She's like, what, $2.8 million Bitcoin by 2030. It's still on the lineup. I still think that, yeah, it still kind of lines up with Arthur Hayes' current one as well. Anyway, they're just predictions, right? They're just predictions. All right, getting back to it, guys. Getting back to it. All right, what else? We got a little bit more left here on the news. Real news on X. The Bank of Italy identifies Bitcoin as emerging risk factor, which concerns the financial system. Yes, scare the pants off of them. Go run and tell that. What the hell? Crypto RS also pushing out this as well about the Ukraine signing agreement against for the rare earth minerals. Yes, it's coming, guys. More positive things are happening in the markets behind the scene. Hopefully, China will be next. Eric Trump just gave an epic rant live on why Bitcoin will replace the current financial system. Check this out.
Financial system is broken, and it takes you, 120 days to get a mortgage to buy a house. By the time you get the mortgage, the house that you want to buy is already gone, and your dream's already imploded. Like, this isn't modern finance. This is incompetence. Try and transfer money across the world. You want to go buy a watch. You want to go buy a car. You want to go, do whatever it is. The banks take half of that. You have currency conversion rates. You have all sorts of things. You have to find a branch bank in a country with a banker you've never spoken to before. You don't even know if they're, a real life banker or they're a fraudster. Whereas you can open up a DeFi app right now. You can open up, any cryptocurrency app, and you can send money wallet to wallet instantaneously without the expense, without the variability. Our banking system is broken. Our banking system is antiquated. Our banking system favors the ultra wealthy. And what actually got me into it is the fact that I realized our banking system, it was weaponized against the vast majority of people in our country. Either the people that don't have the zeros on their balance sheet, or people who might have worn that red hat that said, "Make America Great Again." And it forced me into the crypto world. And I'm telling you, if the banks don't watch what's coming, they're going to be extinct in 10 years.
I'd buy that for $1.
No! Oh, no, guys. I forgot to unmute myself after... I missed my audio just working. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I wanted to, of course, check back up with you in the chat. But, yeah, I was just saying, how about, Trump 2028? Eric Trump 2028 could not be so fictional to have those Trump hats from 2028 already being made. It could be a reality. Anyway, that's what I was. If you guys could lip sync what I was, or read lips, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Also, too, I wanted to check back with the chat and see what you guys think about all this going on right now with Biden's stock market, not Trump's. I think again he needs to own up to this. This is his baby, right? He put us in this situation with tariffs, and it's not even. He's right about one thing, right? Inflation has nothing to do with tariffs right now because they're still not even like. We haven't really felt the effect of it yet. So technically, it's just a market speculation that's driving prices that go up at the current time. But anyway, he needs to own up to it. He has put this entire thing at least on the spotlight, and it is what it is. So yeah, Trump's got to own up to this. Anyway, what do you guys think about that in the chat? We have gone full circle back into it, and yeah, own one before it's too late. So let's see what you guys think in the chat real quick. Let me catch back up. Ukraine signed a minerals deal with the U.S. Yes. The Orange Congregation appreciates your preaching. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always happy to do the orange coins work. God. Oh man, happy about ZBCN, but I wanted to buy more for cheap. Yeah, we all do. I think I'm not missing anything else here. Going back up. Yes, I'm trying to interpret the sign language. Back when I was muted. And I think Trump's statement is smart. The market jumped out of euthanism. But yeah, the top assets are totally dependent on a globalized economy, says Heidegger. 100%. I think we're caught up on the chat. That's bullish for Nvidia. Won't perform as well as crypto though. Such high market cap. 100%. It's so overblown, and all the tech stocks they're basically a bubble waiting to pop. Great news, Ramona. Let the minerals rain down. Yeah, yeah. All right. I think we are good and caught up on that one there. Okay, let's get back and see what the normies are doing tonight. Are they gonna pass the test today? Are they paying attention at all? Are they just searching the normal sort of normie stuff as they normally do, which is usually video games, sports, and celebrities? Let's see if they're looking up anything relative to our space today. We've got sports. Normies love their sports. Jordan Travis, I don't know who that is. Jeff Spurb, I'm assuming sports. Yeah, John golf. Yeah, sports. Michael Bolton, brain cancer. Yikes, celebrity? Question mark. Microsoft stock? What? Meta stock? Okay. They're gonna get maybe a D+ right now. Okay, we got two. Motion Madawi. I don't know. Sports. We got the student stuff. Yeah, the Columbia students. Roy Cooper, Henry Ruggs, Lavender Capitals. There's more sports. Tons of sports. GDP. Ooh, recession. Yes. Okay, they're getting a C- right now. This is looking pretty good for the normies on their their report card. Furniture. Ooh, are they looking up like prices of furniture? I don't know what they're looking up there. That's interesting. Yeah, hopefully it's not no Wayfair shit. You guys remember that crazy Wayfair stuff back in 2022? Scary times. Deep state stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna probably give the normies a C. Kamala Harris speech. Yikes. She was out there talking today. Interesting. She hasn't been out there in the spotlight in a long time. Laya Moore. Yeah, Israel fires. Ukraine minerals deal. Yes. C+. Should we give him a B? A B- today? I feel like I should be nice and give him a B-. We'll give him a B for bear. B- for the normies today. They got some good stuff on this. Look at this. They're paying attention a little bit. We might actually get normies moving into Bitcoin soon. Let's see. Are we getting normies into Bitcoin with a C with a B- today on their report card? I'm curious. The last 7 days, and nope. Flatline, still 39 on the low, 43 on the high. Of course, 6 a.m. is when everyone's Googling Bitcoin, and it's probably China when they go to sleep. Just checking their bags. Nice. And then they just go to bed. And then we dump in the market in the morning, and then they buy it all up again, and then, yeah, rinse and repeat. That's how it's been here lately, it feels like. All right, guys, so we're going to go full circle back into the beginning of our live stream where we check out where Bitcoin is in the price action right now, sitting at 94.6. Is that right? $94,682 Bitcoin. Ooh, look at this cup and handle. Ooh, in the 15-minute. That could play out really quick here in the next half hour or so. doing something like this kind of thing, right? At least returning to the previous level, which we dumped this morning. Yay! Again, like I just told you guys, China's gonna, going to bed at 6 a.m. our time here in the States. They're checking their the big dip they just bought, and they go to bed, and then they just go right back into it. So yeah, something like that was definitely going to be on our Crypto Chaos Magic predictions tonight. I am sure as an instrument of Crypto Chaos, the Magic is going to give me some sort of idea like that. But yeah, 94,600, looking pretty bullish right now. On the up and up. So let's get into that real quick. But you know what? Before I do that, let's check the Bitcoin. The crypto fear and greed level. I'm curious where that is right now. If the foreign markets are pushing back up on there since the beginning of the live stream. We're still in neutral. 53. So yeah, same spot it was at the beginning of the live stream. That's fine. All right. So anyway, we are going to get the crypto predictions going with the Crypto Chaos Magic. Let's go. Let's light the Bitcoin candle and get it started. This is gonna be fun, guys. If you guys are new, we do Crypto Chaos Magic every single night. With the first step being we light the Bitcoin candle and then place it on the altar, where we have tons of past bennies that have been sacrificed. Ooh, look at that. Look at those poor little green pieces of paper. It's silly nonsense. Anyway, then we also give we idolize the moon, just a little bit there to idolize the moon, and we say our mantra or seance onto the, just celebrate the day with a croc peos. We got fire and a little sacrifice of Benny to get us some power over the fiat system. There it is. Boom. Bye-bye, Benny. Bye-bye. I've got a few more days left. Don't burn the house down. All right. We're not going to hopefully not burn the studio down before we move. But anyway, all right. We are ready to go. We have done our due diligence for the Crypto Chaos Magic. And now we're going to get our ritual sticks up into play. Ritual sticks are there to basically identify where all the volatility is in the market and time zones, right? So right now we're breaking upward. 9 p.m. right now is the market open for Japan, and a lot of the foreign markets start their day right around here. Again, inversely to the US if you look at Eastern Standard Time. I love saying this every day. It's amazing, but it all lines up. All the volatility all lines up with these three numbers. All you gotta do is those three numbers, 9, 12, and 3. That's where all the volatility is gonna play into. And we look at the sentiment every single day. That's why we go through all the metrics and all the things. Again, I gotta reiterate this stuff for anyone new watching the stream tonight, because the market is powered by what?
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, all your models are all going to be destroyed.
Thank you, Sailor. It's powered by chaos. And one of these days, guys, we're going to wake up and it's going to happen all suddenly. All of our metrics are going to be destroyed. Thank you, all of our models. It won't matter no more. Anyway, so where does that take us tonight for Bitcoin? Well, let's just quickly recap where we were last night. Of course, last night we were looking at these certain levels, of course, being our bull, our base case, and our bear case scenarios. Of course, those looking at those more realistically. I, of course, was feeling more base case or bearish last night. Pretty much fell right into those ranges. And, of course, we're tired of winning. All right, so we're going to clean this up from last night and go on again. And we're going to, of course, leave this up. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this, guys. I got to get a laptop. I got to get another source of internet or something going for the live stream in this temporary setback I'm going to be in. But this looks bullish, guys. Look how quickly it really wants to coil up there in that cup-like pattern. This is bullish on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 5-minute. Ooh. Yeah, so this is probably going to play out pretty clearly. So even on the 30-minute, the 1 hour, every single, look at this, even the 4 hour. It's very clear where we're headed. So of course we're going to play into that, into our market live predictions tonight with Crypto Chaos Magic. Let's see where we go. All right, so this cup in handles, it's not that big of a cup. So of course the length of this cup is actually the length of the pull. It's going to take us right up to the top right here. And all you got to do to get, you know, the general idea is basically take the bottom to the top of the channel and then place it up there. And we're of course just going to retest this up here. So that's what I see happening right out the gate, pretty much very clearly. We could still stop here, but who the hell is gonna really push the market even tighter? I mean, we could even roll back over. Well, maybe we'll do that as our bear case scenario, right? Because we still do have this upward trending pattern. We can play this on out, do the boring thing, you know, steady wins the race. And it always ends up right around these key time frames as well. I don't make it up, guys. Every time I draw a pendant, it usually ends up right around one of them. Every single time. It's ridiculous. The psychology in our market is unreal. How it all just works together. We all kind of work together and work against each other in the same kind of way. It's weird. All right, so right now we're wicking down just on the 15-minute. What is going to happen, guys? What is going to happen? Well, two things are going to play out. We're either going to come back up here, retest this, and then create a handle, or we're going to create a handle right here and then retest it and go higher. So hopefully, for I guess price action, you want it to blow up right now, but we're already getting halfway down the wick on the 15 minutes, so more than likely not. So 5 minute here. We can also look at the heat map, which is right now the same sort of levels. Oh, well, no, I mean, it's, yeah, the same sort of levels we were looking at earlier. 93, 94K is our big buy zone where everyone wants to gobble up more Bitcoin. We're getting more gaps after 95K, which is going to pretty much let us blow on that top through to about 96. 97K might be a big point of a resistance as long as we can get through that 96K. Well, we can see if we can do it tonight. So I'm a little more bullish tonight than I was last night, obviously. We didn't get to that 97K level where we were looking at for like our super bull target. Tonight, though, I don't know. We'll see. All China has to do is come out and say something positive, and the market's going to rally in the foreign markets and the open for the U.S. So yeah, right now I'm just going to do kind of I'm going to do my base case scenario. Say we go sideways like this, we run this all the way to the top, go chop sideways, play around here a little bit, maybe break up, touch that 95.5 again, and just kind of go sideways and roll over in the morning. That would be my baseline. It's still bullish, but I think it's pretty clear we're probably going to go up tonight, right? Pretty clear. Our bear case scenario tonight is going to be just a little lower. Probably down here, maybe a retest of like 93.7 at the worst case scenario. So that would kind of roll over and over, retest, get rejected, chop sideways, come back down, and then roll on over to maybe a little lower than that. If I can get this to break on down, yep, touch down here, just keep consolidating, retest about 93.7, yeah, and that might be where we kind of open and chop up a little higher. I'm dragging this over a little too long. I don't like doing that. Let me just, kind of retrace this a little bit into the market open. Yeah, there we go. So it doesn't roll all the way into like 130. I don't mean for that to happen. It just does because I'm not paying attention to where I'm ending my strokes. There we go. Boom. There we go. So that's going to be our base case and our bear case scenario. Before I do my bull case scenario, I want to see what you guys feel in the chat. How you guys feeling about this right now? What's cooking? Crypto Bo's in the house. How's it going? Let's freaking go. How's it going, my guy? How's it going?
I'd buy that for $1.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think Trump's statement's smart. Yes, the market jumped on I think we talked about that at Dagger. I already covered that one. I'm late AF, says Crypto Boz. Yeah, late as... but what up? How's it going, Crypto? Same shit, different day. I know. Yep. Normies get a B today. Yeah, they did. The normies got a B today. That's insane. I can't believe they got a B. It's insane. They never get B's. They usually get, like freaking D's and F's every single day. What's cooking? Well, we're of course doing the market predictions tonight live. That's where we're at right now. Danny says, guys, I am getting anxious. I'm getting anxious too. I'm happy getting warm out so I can do more stuff to keep my mind off the market a bit as well. That's good, Super Danny. Yeah, getting out there, flexing those Super Saiyan muscles of yours. All right, guys. So yeah, where are we going for the bullish target tonight? That's where I wanted. I'm feeling bullish tonight, guys. I'm feeling bullish tonight. So I'm gonna say we're gonna try to break on out of here and and go higher. See if we can get as high as 96K. It's going to happen sooner rather than later, though. Let me go back here. So it'd be something like this, retest, breakout. This is around noon in foreign markets, so on our lunchtime. Maybe see a little bit more of a breakout into the market close, and then a little bit more of a recovery, and yeah, something like that, giving us at least a touch to the top of 96K, just barely. That right now, yeah, we got to get through there. Super Bull is definitely going to take us there, though. So yeah, let's see if we can do that one as well. Super Bowl just ignoring everything, smashing through everything, hitting about $97,000 Bitcoin, and then rolling over a little bit in the morning. That one I would love to see play out. I just don't think I'm that bullish, just quite that bullish. I'm thinking more it's going to be along the lines of base case bullish tonight, in my opinion. Of course, then we also got to make the Super Bears happy and do their thing, hit their target of the fire sale target, which is never going to happen. Never say never. Black Swan event, I don't know. China says they never want to trade with the U.S. again. They burnt us so hard, we're done. So yeah, we can squeeze us out and we just fall down further. Who knows? Let me draw that one on the board. Of course, for the Super Bears out there, going all the way down. Is that really the Super? There's no way. We're not that high yet. No. It's all the way down here. Look how far. I can't even see it, guys. I can't even see the damn thing anymore. It's all the way down here at $76,000 Bitcoin for the fire sale target. The Super Bears wet dream to buy more because they're too late. I'm sorry. You get Bitcoin at the price you deserve. All right, here we go. There it is, guys. There are the market's predictions tonight. Oh my God, you can't even see that thing. Again, being satirical. I love making fun of the Super Bears. And look at that. They're even a little more bullish than the... This is so silly. I was off on drawing that one. All right, I'm going to push this back here. Just say, yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. Probably still hits it. That's close. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, it's just going to take a long time to recover from that. I don't know. That's a huge move to go down. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking tonight, guys. I'm thinking more bullish than bearish. I'm thinking more baseline and bullish. Those are, of course, my key areas right now to be looking at, somewhere around there. Cool stuff. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. And yeah, we're of course going to give you guys more hints where we're heading out tomorrow. Is the market going to recover? I think tomorrow is going to be a lot of volatility in the morning. We have a lot of things that are not priced in yet. A lot of things. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to call that for tonight, guys. It's 9:35 right now. I have to start packing. Really start packing. I've got less than a week now to get out of my house. And I have no idea where I'm going yet. So I might keep you guys up to date on letting you know how, if things affect my schedule. I know a lot of you guys are over on Rob's channel as well. But if I do have something coming up, I'm gonna post it on Twitter just to give you guys a heads up. So follow me on Twitter if you're not already. I'll keep you up to date at where my current situation is. But yeah, Danny and Go Time, if you guys got some apartments in mind, yeah, just send them my way. Drop me a DM over on Twitter, and yeah, we can talk. I'm open to anything right now. I've got 6 days. Shit. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I will see you tomorrow morning with the market morning update and coffee and chaos. More coffee and chaos. Oh my God, so much coffee. I've been drinking 3 cups of coffee today. 4? I don't remember. We gotta keep it going, guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, bold night king. Oh, in other words, let's make history.
Oh God, guys, Just take it all in. I'm taking it all in. I think it's gonna look totally different tomorrow. I'm gonna miss it, guys. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna break my heart. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.
Bet.